traffic here is brutal. I don't know what possessed me to come this way. I think because I just been thinking about coming here for a while. Oh, there we go. Some freaking movement. Welcome back, everyone, to another Hero RR video, and it is the 4th of July. So happy Independence Day and happy 4th of July to all of my fellow Yanks out there, Americans. Today is our holiday. The 4th of July, I decided to make a video specifically on the 4th of July. And I know it's a little weird riding my European motorcycle on the 4th of July, but is it any less weird than riding a Japanese motorcycle? I don't know. I don't have anything American except for my Corvette, which I did consider driving for the 4th of July video, but I just wanted to be on a bike today. So I'm on the BMW, and yes, it's a BMW, German, 4th of July. Anyway, happy 4th of July, everyone. America's holiday, 1776. That this is my favorite holiday, and I'm going to explain why in this video. As you guys know, this is my second YouTube channel, Hero RR Vlogs, where I have a more relaxed view and editing setup and all of that. It's much more raw here, and it's just a little bit more laid back here on this channel. So we're going to talk about the 4th of July. For the 4th of July, there's a couple reasons why it's my favorite holiday. For one, I love American history. I love Americana. I love all of the things that this country's... I love learning about the stuff that this country's been through with the Constitution and Independence Day and the Revolutionary War. I don't know, I think I watched that Mel Gibson movie, The Patriot, and it just, ever since then, it's just been so good for me. I just feel so much American pride for this country. And also, I know today's not exactly about the veterans, but very thankful to have those guys and girls protecting the country, and so thankful for everything that they do for us. So I love this holiday, but selfishly, other than the historical aspect of it, which I do admit is a big reason why I love this holiday, another reason is because it's Massachusetts. Well, actually, I'm in Rhode Island right now, but it's Massachusetts, and in Massachusetts, we don't get really nice weather or anything like that. I also love this holiday because everything about it's just great. It's in the summertime, one of the only holidays in the summer, and it has fireworks, and it's our holiday. It's like, it's our birthday, it's our holiday as a country. I love it. And in Massachusetts, where I'm from, it's the 1 week of the year where it's the best weather, usually. I mean, sometimes we do get rain, but for the most part, the days are so long, the weather is so nice and hot, the sun's always out. It's just a great time to be in the state of Massachusetts during the 4th of July week. And I should stop telling people that because the traffic has been getting so bad here, thanks to all you people that keep coming here for the 4th. Oh man, this bike is a hot bike. I wonder if there's like a Spall fan or something I can buy for this bike that makes it run a little bit cooler, because I am just toasty on this bike. I tested the coolant was fine. I don't know why she's so hot. But yeah, today we are actually not in Massachusetts. We are in Newport, Rhode Island. And I've been meaning to come here for a while because I just love this place. It's kind of like when you're over here, you feel like you're on vacation, even though you're an hour away from home. It's just very beachy vibe. You got all the bars people go to. You got the people fly kites and stuff. It's a really cool place to be in the summertime. Such good food around here. The only thing that kind of sucks is the traffic is not that great. Oh, I am sweating. I am sweating. I don't know why. I do this all the time to myself. Wow. I don't know about this, fam. Yeah, let's get in here at least. I don't know why lane filtering's not legal. Like, it's kind of stupid that it's not. They need to make lane filtering legal. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, I am absolutely roasting here, wearing a leather jacket. Everybody else has air conditioning and stuff like that. Look, everybody's windows are closed. Everybody has AC. I'm just sitting here melting in my jacket. Next time I feel like I want to go to Newport, I'm going to watch this video and remind myself, stay the hell away from Newport. Only I can give a glowing endorsement about a place and then immediately 5 minutes later complain about it and say I should never come back again. It is a nice place to be, but man, the traffic and the parking, absolutely awful. Awful, awful. This is not the place to be if you do not want to deal with this crap. At least I'm in the shade now. Thank you, trees. Got the Hirawara key tag looking so good. I love these things. It cost me like $500 to buy a bunch of these, but even if I don't sell any and I just keep them for myself, it's so worth it. I think that's the worst of it. Alright, finally we're in the heart of the city here, where all the shopping and people get food and stuff like that. Man, the traffic is rough. The bike's been doing pretty good on the temperature. It's at 210 and it's been kind of sticking between 205 and 215. So the bike stays cool, but the way it expels the heat, it just throws it all over my thighs, my legs. I'm gonna have to wash my pants like right away. Ooh, look at that old Mustang. Sweet. That thing's cool. You got a lot of white blonde ladies around here. Anybody want a blonde girl, come to Newport, Rhode Island. They're freaking in abundance. Yeah, they have like ferry rides and stuff over here, which is pretty cool. You can go to like this other little islands you can ride around to. Just to give you guys the vibe, I just smell like fried dough and I see ice cream, and yeah, it definitely has that like summer vibe around here. I mean, I might as well stop for them. I gotta stop anyway. The Cluck House. It's a funny name. Oh, we're starting to move a little bit. Kind of getting out of the heart of the city a little bit. Thank God. It's cool. It's a vibe around here. It would be cool to be around here at nighttime on the bike. They have a cliff walk here where you basically, it's a few miles of just walking around on the cliffs, and it's pretty cool. Man, I just want to get on the highway and just blast and go like 150 miles an hour for like 30 minutes. That's all I want to do now. Yeah, I don't know why our states refuse to make lane splitting legal or lane filtering or any of that. Like, it's been shown time and time again that it's safer, it's more economical, it's better for the environment, it's better, it's all pros, and yet the state says no, won't allow it. I mean, if they're worried about people doing illegal stuff, I mean, the thing is the people that are going to abuse it are the people who do it anyway. There's plenty of people that lane split even though it's illegal here. And guess what? If you make lane splitting legal, they're not gonna, like, it's not gonna be any worse for them. They're just gonna keep doing it the same way they've been doing it. But it will raise awareness for other drivers, and the other drivers will be more aware of motorcycles lane filtering, which will make them more prepared for it. Not only that, but it's better for the environment, because me sitting in traffic just letting off gas and burning gas and letting off exhaust fumes and everything, how is that better for the environment than me just going through it real quick and being on my way? Like, we always act like we care about the environment until it's regarding lane filter, and then suddenly we don't care about the environment as much. And it's important to note that motorcycles in general being on two wheels is more economical and better for the environment. I mean, think about even my BMW here, which is a super bike, which is not optimized at all for fuel economy, still gets like 35 miles a gallon. Now, when you think of like a BMW sport car that's optimized for performance, what do they get? Like 20 miles a gallon? So if more people see lane filtering and they think, wow, if I get a motorcycle, I won't have to wait in traffic anymore, I can get home quicker or I get to work quicker, then they'll buy motorcycles. And then you'll have less people on the road and cars, which will effectively fix the traffic even more, help the environment even more, help the economy even more. Like, it's all positives, and yet they don't care. It doesn't matter because the people writing the laws don't ride motorcycles. They don't think about the bigger picture. So, and nobody's lobbying millions of dollars to make it legal on motorcycles, so it's just going to stay illegal. But anyway, here we are in Newport, and the beautiful smell of low tide. Oh, but look at that. That is the Atlantic Ocean. All the way across from there is England. I'll tell you what, 300 years ago, or 250 years ago, whatever it was, we kicked your butt. We kicked your butt. I mean, we had some help from the French, our oldest ally, but we made sure we were a country again, and damn, I'm glad we did that. I think I saw a post the other day, and I'm not sure if it's true, but this is kind of crazy to think about. They said that on average, every 6 days, a different country in the world celebrates its independence from England. I don't know if that's true. Might have to fact check that, but if that is true, that is wild. Look at that castle. That's the other thing they have here too. They have the Newport mansions, and the Newport mansions are just like incredible, giant, massive Goliath structures that rich people live in, and they actually do tours, and a lot of them are really old and historical, so it's kind of cool to see all that. Look at that place. Like, these are like the type of places the president could live in. Man, imagine being like a UPS driver and you just go to one of these houses. Here you go, sir. Here's your Amazon package. You have to like be let in by the gate and everything. Being on the 4th of July, I often think to myself how we basically started a revolution because of what, a 3% tax or 2% tax on the tea. And I know it was more than that. It was more about taxation without representation. But now when you look at how much we get taxed, like, I'm one of those annoying libertarians that believe that tax on labor is like a form of slavery. Now, I know it's not really slavery. I'm not actually saying that, but I just think taxation on labor is absolutely ridiculous, and I think that taxes should come through sales. I think that's where it should be, and I know that'd be a lot less tax revenue for the government, but I also think that the government is way too large. I think the government doesn't need to be as big as it is. I mean, when you look at where America is, we have two large, massive oceans protecting our borders, and we're not an easy country to invade, and we already have all these missiles and stuff that we could blow up anybody that tried anyway. So, like, I don't know where all our money's going. Like, I understand the military is important, and I support the military, but, like, what are we doing? You know, like, what? We're sending all this money around to, like, the world, and meanwhile, here in America, like, people can't even buy houses. Like, have you seen the housing crisis? Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. They said that the average house is like $400,000 now, or $450,000, and at a 7%, 8% interest rate, when if you have, like, let's say, even if you put down 20%, so you're putting down, say it's a $400,000 house, and you put in, what, 80 grand down, you're still going to have a monthly payment of like $3,500. Like, who the hell makes $3,500 monthly? And then you still got to pay for your gas and your food and all that other stuff. Like, how can you become a homeowner? I mean, they really did kill the American dream. The American dream is a thing of the past. my parents, when they first bought their house back in, I think, the 80s, they paid 50 grand for it. And now, 50 grand back then was a lot of money, but at the time, my parents were bringing in an income of like 20, 30 grand a year. So if I'm making, and the average income today is what, 60 grand? If I'm making 60 grand, that'd be like me buying a house for 120 grand. That's so affordable. And I know the rates were higher at like 20% or whatever, but even then, even with those higher rates, at that low of a mortgage, like, you could pay it off quick. The monthly payments were so much lower. You weren't living paycheck to paycheck. Like, now it's just, I don't know. America's definitely turned into a different country. And not to get political, but you watch the debates and you see people that represent us, and I don't know. It's a sad state to be in. And yeah, I just wish a candidate would come along and would just tell us that they are getting rid of all these freaking dumb taxes and they're cutting government spending. Because when you look at the deficit, we're like, what are we, $34 trillion in debt? That's never going down. The interest we generate every day on that's like billions of dollars. Like, good luck. Good freaking luck. How are we ever going to pay that off? We're not. We're never going to pay it off. It's eventually going to screw us. It's, what do they call it? It's a house of cards. But anyway, that's enough of the politics. It's the 4th of July. Screw you, England. We're free. my like 5 British viewers, I'm sorry. I love you guys. Nothing personal. I actually think England's a really great country. I think when you look at history, all they have done, I mean, just one little island, how much they have conquered, it's pretty astounding. Back in the traffic. Oh, guys, I don't know. My camera's probably gonna die soon. All this to say, spending the 4th of July on Newport, Rhode Island, not as fun as you may think. Not on a motorcycle, at least. Maybe if you get one of them scooters, because they don't seem to care if you ride on the sidewalk and stuff with those, but on a motorcycle, I know I'd get in trouble. Oh, man, you can look in the guy's reflection of his truck. See my LED headlights? They look so good. Oh my god, the BMW, the HP4 is such a bad bike in traffic. We got to get the hell out of here. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to sign off here. Just a quick, small, short video. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm uploading a lot on this channel right now. I'm just kind of dumping videos onto this channel because my main channel has just been, the standard has been set so much higher that I actually have to spend like weeks on a single video, and on this I don't have to. So I'm gonna have to voice over this outro because my camera did die shortly after this, but I just wanted to say thank you all for watching. I hope you have a good one. Take care and bye bye. Happy 4th of July, everyone.